Hey there, everyone, and I hope you can hear me well, but you should probably because the volume thingy seems to be wobbling back and forth nicely while I speak. Perfect. Yeah, so second episode with Duskers. I have to admit it's a bit unsettling that there is no music at all in the menu, and yeah, I always think something is broken, but it isn't. Um, I actually can't remember right now what we did last time, apart from going through broken ships, but now at least we have sound. I think we went here. No, we went here. And then we said we will go here. Oh, we actually already are there. Yeah, so that is going to be fun to figure out again. I have not touched the game at all since last week. Also, as a short warning, it might be that we have to cut short this session a bit more than usual because I have been struggling a bit with shoulder issues for the past couple of weeks, and today they are a bit annoying, and I noticed that this usual typing posture is not ideal right now, so we just have to see. I've adjusted the table so that it should not be too problematic, I hope, and I will also try to stretch in between, but if it gets too bad, then yeah, just so you know and are not confused then. But yeah, okay, so we visited this one, I think. Did we? How do we see that? Alan! Yeah, the first drone that we find we'll call Alan, but so far visited true, there it is. I really was not able to see that just now. Okay, so then we can go to the fuel depot here. How many propulsion do we have? So 7 propulsion units. This would cost us 2. This would cost us 3. And what objectives, right? Oh. What were the objectives again? So we have objective 1, military involvement, acquire additional log data from military vessels. Grey goo is gather further log data about molecular assemblers from space stations or fuel depots. So I guess this is a vote for the fuel depot. And this is just the usual try to figure out stuff. Yeah. Fuel depot, huh? Because this one here is just a barge. What other options do we have, by the way? Hi, Romsus. Government, space station, private something or another. This is a military outpost, but we do not have a clearance for that, so we cannot go there. And medical, yeah. So we are going to the fuel depot for now, I think. No worries, I guess you are raiding again or something, right? Generator tow interface, yeah, we still do not really have, apologies, we still do not really have options here. Yeah, just before you vanish again tomorrow, 7:30, right? Arrow select, blah blah. Yeah, okay, we're just going to... Roger. We're just going to go board this thing. Oh, look at that! We got some scrambled communication stuff. Leland. And Yutani, huh? Molecular assembler maintenance and guidelines. Expected part per million units, wahrscheinlich. Probably. Food replicators, medical support, engineering. Please ensure that you configure vessel scan to utilize the Holzhauer algorithm. Refer to section 4B. Any concerns or queries about the part per million count values should be directed toward your liaison officer. Scan all rooms on a class A or B space station. So we got a new objective out of this. Great. And yeah, at 7:30 the bowler hall is mostly empty. I would probably be dead tired again, but the mostly empty part at a time of rising numbers again is definitely a big plus. Okay, so I think that was space. Yes, it was space. I just wanted to make sure that I still roughly have an idea of the stuff that I need to hit. So first of all, we will just begin and send these two to investigate here, and we do not want to remotely power stuff. And we actually, I think, want to close D5 for now, because now what we do is a motion scan here. And there is something in R3. And D5 is probably clear because nothing came out of there. So let's hope for the best. We are not 100% clear on the state of R5, and this is what worries me slightly. Herd enemies into one of these rooms, R4 or R5. Yeah, well, that is not really helpful right now. First of all, we are going to open D5 again and take our trusty drone Nathan. Oh, that was some... So this is apparently completely empty. So we close this again, hit motion, and then we try to herd whatever there is in R3 into R4. Come on. Nice. Close, close. So now R4 is no longer a place where we want to go. And what we do now is we open D6 and see if there's something in R5 that then switches over to R3. Which apparently is not the case. Bye, Ramses. I mean, if there was something in there, it would probably already have crossed over. We are still going to close D6 and then open D8 and check that out. Ah, I seem to have some lag today whenever I go into this. Hi, Torbalep. Yeah, we got some fuel cells. So we are not sure about D6. We are absolutely sure that we do not want to go to 49. This is a terminal, I think. Navigate 1 to room 2. And then, yeah. Terminal, right? So that should be Ron. Yeah, Ron has the interface capability, so we put him into room 3. And let him interface with things, and maybe that tells us something. Was this just... yeah, interface. We can do a ship survey. So we are simply going to do that. It found one room. This is not helpful at all. What is this supposed to tell us, please? That is weird. But, yeah, okay. Then... ugh. Yeah, interface disabled. We don't need that anymore, and I'm actually going to drive him over here, because why not? Yeah, so we need to risk going into R5, I guess. So we take Nathan, because Nathan has a shield. And go down here, because if push comes to shove, we can then still... well, run away, pretty much. I actually don't really think that there is something in there, but I don't trust the whole situation. Oh, great. Lost video signal from drone 2. Perfect timing for that, really. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hi, extruder cat. Okay, so this is clear. In that case, we can open door 7. And this room is also completely empty, apart from one gate, so this is something for Wasrel. Yeah, we are leaving. So we went through all the rooms. There is a nasty one in R4, and we are simply going to leave it in there. Or maybe not. So if it was in there, still, I mean, if chances are high it's no longer in there, but we are not going to check. We are actually going to navigate everything back to our shuttle and leave, because this place here is a bit boring, really. What was this exit, I think? How could I forget all of this within a week? Yeah, okay, no data, but we found some P-fuel, so at least this only cost us 1 and not 2. What did we have to check again? Because we got a new objective here. Class A or B space station. So we want to find a space station, but I think there is no space station here. Or is this a space station? This is a Class D space station. But it was A or B, right? Yes. That is unfortunate. We do not have an A or B space station here. And we also do not have any military vessels here, so we do not really have anything right now here which would bring us closer to our objectives, which actually makes me think we might want to switch places again. Because, wait, so we are currently there. We were already at Y, but what about G? Is there anything interesting in G? So medical A, salvage A, medical A, trading post, space station D. Not helpful. And a Stargate. We do not have tested what Stargates do yet. So we visited nothing here. What about P? We visited 3 things there, and Y? 4 things. Yeah, so what do you think? Should we continue to do stuff here a bit more and then jump, or I mean, we wouldn't really lose anything to spend 4 more, come to think of it. We cannot go here because that requires a transponder that we do not have, but we at least can go here. And we can also go... For some reason this is maybe easier to do it that way. We could also go here and here. No, we cannot go there because we do not want to... So we currently have +2 propulsion. Anything up to 6 will be refilled when we jump, and I frankly do not want to spend the 2 if I don't have to. Because that way we can stack them a bit more. So I would actually say we go to here. Or... It's scrap capacity 53 versus 93. Yeah, that's definitely more. It's slightly older, but apart from that, it doesn't really change anything. And then we also have space station Class D, but Class D doesn't really help us right now. Though we could, of course, also go there. So, opinions? Any? In the chat. Should we go to the space station? Should we go to F, or should we go to E? Or should we maybe do something completely different? Questions over questions. Dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da da dum 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 Dum, 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 dum. 1 vote for Space Station by Weasel. No further opinions so far. You seem to be as undecided as I am right now. Where we are going, Masrel. So Space Station, which is currently highlighted, or one of the 2 ships at F or E. Because those we actually can still reach, because we have 4 fuel that I am willing to spend, and those are in range. We cannot go to G because we lack the clearance for G. So it is either E, Q or F. And E and F are probably quite similar because they seem to be just ships. Another vote for Space Station. I'm in space. Well, then Space Station it is. Hi, Dennis. Yeah, cookies. We'll see if this choice was worth cookies. So we travel there and then we board. We still don't have any secondary drones or anything, so all we can do is really just board the ship. What happens here? No uncorrupted communications. Too bad, really. It's the minute rich and the hull integrity is still good. That's a relief. Begin! Oh, there's a ton to gather there. And an interface thingy. And I closed the 8. So first of all, gather all. And then actually let's navigate 3 to room 3. No, room 2, sorry. And then interface. Let's see if this gives us anything. Ship scan. Nice. We'll take that. Oh, okay. Well, then once again, gather all. I think 3 is a bit in the way. Yes, indeed. That is surprisingly safe so far. The only problem is that for R4 and R3, both of those are inconclusive, so, yeah. Lost video signal from drone 1. Wonderful. That's always so great when that happens, but at least we know that D7 should be clear. So we can just navigate 1 to room... We don't know the room number, crap. But thankfully the... So we found another power thing, which we don't really need right now. So then we try D6, which also just signaled is clear, and if not, we will now be in deep trouble, but thankfully all is fine. Scrap. This is D10 that we already found. There's a ton of stuff in the way. Yeah, okay, gather all and then leave again. No, I did not. Yeah, so you move back to room 2. Oh, sorry, navigate 1 to room. And then we have to figure out what we do about R4 and R3. Oh, come on, you did not really get stuck again, did you? Cancelled navigation, yep. Wonderful. Oh, there's a grate again. Let's close the door. Well, and also this one, because let's not leave any doors open at any point in time. So again, all of this is inconclusive. We could open D11. The problem is we are pretty sure that R4 is clean because D8 was open when we came in here. But yeah, I guess it's time to put this to the test. Yeah, D8 is clear. Sadly, that doesn't really help us this much. We could run another motion scan, then open D11 and see if the motion scan in R3 changes. Ugh, this is, like, really not helpful. We have absolutely no clue here about anything that is happening. We did not yet run into anything, did we? So whatever, something must be on board here. And it's either in R3 or in R4 now because we opened the door. I mean, we could make sure that it is not in R4. Because if it was there, then it is now dead. But we cannot really do the same thing for R3 because anything not tied down will fly out then. This is kind of tricky, really. There's one thing that I could do. I could navigate one back into room 1. And then dock on A4, leave the door closed and do another motion scan over there. Maybe that helps us to figure out if something is in R3, but if it still comes up as inconclusive, then we are not even remotely the wiser. This is really worrying. Main video signal lost. I didn't even know this was a possibility, but now we are completely blind. Wonderful. Can I can do this. Okay. Well, that did not help at all. Does anyone remember what airlock we were docked to? Was this A1? I think that was A1. This is really so not helpful. Yeah, that is A1. Okay. Okay, at least we see something again. Well. The only chance that we have here is really opening this door and looking. And I do not like this at all. But, yeah. Let's try that. Something moved there. Did you see that? Something there was a light kind of cone or something in there. Shit, 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 shit. Now we have a problem. Flee, 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 flee. Jesus Christ. Okay. Nice. Well, at least this is now very, very not helpful. Okay, so I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it will work. But the idea would be to dock at R5, at A5, apologies, and open A1, because there's a generator, so we should be able to power A1 that way. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'll have to try that. I'm not entirely sure about the mechanisms here. And I don't think that I can fight back because I don't have anything with regards to weaponry. I do have a shield, so that probably just saved this drone's butt, but yeah, that's about everything that I have. So we dock at A5. And we did close D7, so opening A5 should be fine. And then we navigate our drone 2 into room 5, and I hit the wrong button. And generator should then also run. And now we should be able to hopefully just do this. No, we are not, because the door is not powered. This is not helping. And we could not close D9, right? So we have no idea where... Oh dear. This might not have been the best idea, really, to open that door. Yeah, so the thing is still in there, and we cannot vent it into space because A1 is not powered. And I find it slightly annoying that I cannot see whether A1 is powered or not. But maybe that's because, like, so A5 seems to have a bit stronger color or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. Just to understand this maybe a bit better. Can we open A2? Yes, we can open A2. Why can we open A2? Wait, we can open A2. And we can open D6. So let's see if we can move that thing into R6. Come on over. And now we are going to ignore R6 and can go through D7, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And can actually move over here, again, power everything back up here, and yeah, so navigate 2 into crap. What room was this? Room 2. Navigate 2 into room 2. And also we are going to dock back on A1. And generator, please, as well. And now we can open D9, which will hopefully now be empty. But we do not know. We really need to repair the motion sensor because this is fairly annoying, I gotta say. Okay, so let's try this again. D9. Yeah, that looks clear now. Okay. So let's gather the fuel. Well, all this for one single jump cell. But okay, we tried. And then we can just leave, really, because we cannot leave because A1 is closed. Now we can leave. Oh, it is actually doing that. Perfect. Yeah, we could have vented. Ah, well. See, Nathan actually did get a hit. And motion is deteriorating, so we really need to fix that. Your current ship is taking wear. Consider trying to commandeer another vessel before it deteriorates. Well, wait, what? Our ship is also breaking up? Jesus, this is getting more complicated. Mission use failure probability 18.12%. Oh, we already have a 1 in 5 chances that this thing just breaks? We need a new ship. We really need a new ship. Oh dear, I had no idea that this can happen. Yeah, I think we should go see another ship. I completely agree. Can we maybe repair this somehow? Let me check. Repair ship schematic view. And we don't have enough for that. Okay, cool. That's only the remote power that has a failure probability of 18.12. Okay, that's at least good, but problem is I have no idea what the ship actually has in terms of stats. Okay, but we need to repair the motion upgrade and also get more get it refilled pretty much. Interface. So that stuff is still okay. And we also need to repair our drone. But that at least is not as expensive. Can just repair for 2. So we will pretty much just get out of all of our scrap, because between fixing here the motion thing, so we have to repair that because it's failing more and more often, and then we also need more users, and now we are down to only 2, so we can just repair our drone really by 10 for 1. The rest is fine, so I guess that has to be it, and we desperately need more scrap. This game is tricky. Okay, so we have the option to jump, or we could just take a look. Let's see. So we have this here. This is a medical class ship. And this here is a private sea, so pretty much what we already have. But this is quite old and somewhat volatile, so maybe this is not the best thing to commandeer, and this still is stable, so maybe we should go for that. But it's also already quite old. What about this one? Even older. And that? Okay, yeah, so the options here really are not that great. That is even older. So we have 174 years. That's older. That's older. And that's older as well. Do we maybe have something back in this system here that we already went through? Like, this is older. This is the only ship that we have in here. What about this one? This is quite new. 21 years, stable, government class C. This is also quite new. 12 years. X. Even younger, yeah. The Worthington. Q is older. And N we have not yet visited, but is also... So the youngest here is this guy here with 12, I think. Yes. So far the youngest. So maybe... Oh, that's a good point with the scrap capacity. Good point. Yeah, we probably... Because right now I think we can only carry 50, so we can probably increase this by going for another vessel. 21 years, 48 capacity, 30 years. And this is pretty much what we can do right now. 20 scrap capacity, 19 years, but we have not yet cleaned that up. So we could go for that one. It's still fairly young with 21 years of age. And it would also increase our scrap capacity. Hi, Amber. Because the other options here are smaller. Or as equally sized. And then, wait, we also still have one galaxy to look at. I think we covered Y. Did we take a look at W? No, W wasn't... We didn't even visit anything in there yet. And Q, we already, I think, established that there is not really anything to get here. So my suggestion would be we jump to this first galaxy that we went to and commandeer this ship here, right? So we jump. And then we board. And then I have no idea how we take that over. How do we do this? And why is objectives blinking? Wait, hey you? I sit here on my normal routine thinking of you out there worlds apart. I know what I need to do in a day. I have people I can speak to, people I can be with. I check the internet when I'm bored. I can connect with everyone and anything. What do you do up there on your own? I mean, to keep your mind occupied. What do you do when you travel from one place to the next? What's your morning routine? These messages, do you see them as your only connection? Is the data your new companion? I could see that, honestly. Maybe you found someone or something out there keeping you together, looking after you. Maybe you've built a pet. I like that. I'm sticking with that. Okay, now the void is talking to us. But I still do not know how to swap the ship. I would say we first have to board it. Why can I not board that again? Can't revisit this ship. Well, wonderful. Great. In that case, I guess we have to take N, because apparently we cannot revisit stuff that we already visited, which I find a bit annoying. Would have been nice to know that before we made our decision, but hey. So we go here to the Skeksis. And I mean, age 19, okay-ish, I guess. Stable. Scrap capacity doesn't get worse, so yeah. Let's check that out. No communication. Ugh. At least this looks like there might be a drone there, but let's see if there really is. Wonderful. So we first go to R4, which is clean right now. Then we open the 11, get the nasty one into R4, lock the doors, throw away the key, and continue to explore everything. That would be my idea here. So first of all, D9. Navigate 1 into room 4. And he's stuck again. How do you manage to do this? You just have to walk around, really. It's not that tricky. Ship upgrade. Which... Oh, and there is also a turret. This is really nice for our plan. To get rid of the thing. I think he had the tow. capability. Another remote power one, but at least this one is still working at 0% damage, so we can scrap the other one and use this one. Okay, so you fetch this. Sorry, I have to switch to you. And then we navigate you back into room 1. Okay. And now we navigate 1 out into room 3 again. Close D9. Enable the motion tracker. Open D11. Wait until we can close D11. Come on. And then we can open... Oops, and then we can... Ah! And then we can open D10. Because now R5 is clean. D8, there is our terminal. No, not really. Really? Everything is stuck here because it's too tight. We cannot go through. Wonderful. Who designed this? Okay. So we navigate 3 into room 5. Use the motion scanner again. Then we interface and activate the defense. And now R4 is clean. Which means we can go, hopefully, into R2 via the route D9, D11, D12, because we cannot go through R5, which is really fairly annoying. But okay. So we open D9. We take 1 and move him up. Crap. What the... this is bad, I think. Nathan has been disabled. Oh crap, the defense turret was still on. The defense turret was still on. The defense turret was still on. Isn't this amazing? Now this makes things tricky because this just destroyed our motion tracker. At least we now know there's friendly fire in this game. But yeah, he's also blocking the door. So, navigate 3 into... Or actually 2, 1, because we have to tow him. Maybe we can at least take over the motion tracker. Crap. We can at least take the motion interface, I guess. Because then Ron can take care of that. Scanning. And we probably will not need to interface again, so we can also get the gather interface for him. Yeah. Okay, well, we have to make the best out of this situation, so move him over to R4. Not disabling the turret really was utterly stupid. Then we have him collect all of this. Then we open D11. Navigate. No, we do this manually because I... Ugh. Well, at least we got some propulsion. And we really cannot make it through here. This is so annoying. So that is clear. This is worrying. Hi, Keely. What does Keely have? Sonic, okay, and Tau. Well. Good po- Oh, you cannot go through there, Ron. That will not work, Ron. And yes, we are looting our new ship, but since I have no idea yet how to swap ships, I'm going to do that first, and then we figure things out later, so... So the worrying bit really is that D12 is already open, but since nothing has eaten us so far, apparently this is okay. I could really use something like a manual here. First of all, I want to make this safe. So we will move back into R2, I guess, and try to figure out if there is... Or maybe it makes actually sense to... I'm thinking maybe it actually makes sense to move to redock to A2. Yeah. Did he have to be at the very, very end of it? So D4 is really worrying me. Okay, so R6 is at least clear. Ah, Commandeer. Okay, but we probably do not want to do that as long as we... Wait, help. Oh, I'm an idiot, of course. I knew that there was... Okay, let's check. Advanced Commandeer. Opens dialog to confirm personal equipment transfer to currently docked derelict. Requirements. All rooms must be verified. Vessel must be free of infestations. Any radiation must be contained. No airlocks exposed to space. Not a space station. Fuel depot outpost. I mean, the latter part makes sense. Makes sense. Digos destruct. Self-destructs the troll. Oh god, no. Flag. Oh, we can apparently flag stuff. Pick up previously dropped item. And time reports time since first boarded direct. Okay, alias. Clear. Commandeer. Okay. Drone upgrades. Gather, generator, interface. Pick up. Lure. Motion. Wasn't there something about... regardless. Probe, drops a probe, scans the drone's roof wins. Tow, we already know that. Stealth. Force field. Oh, it isn't even enabled. Okay, great. Maybe I should have enabled it. Then maybe Nathan wouldn't be down now with not that big of a chance to get him to work again. Decontaminate. Oh, nice. Okay, but yeah, the strategy. Okay. Take what you need and run. Trying to explore that last room might net you some scrap or a fleet of dead drones. Subterfuge. There's several ways to skulk about a ship. Rarely is confronting a threat a good move. No shit. Ship types. Different ship types, classes, ages have different tendencies, both in terms of risk and rewards. Pay attention. Let that help you choose which ship to board. Safe start. The first room are safe initially and don't contain threats. Initially. Oh god. Okay. Docking bay. Your docking bay can be used for more than cold storage, aided by the right upgrades. Oh god. Okay. Threats all behave differently. By learning their tells and paying attention to the number of infestation types, you can deduce which are aboard. In turn, you know, say, if it's safe to be in a room with a vent or not. Commandeering. A ship can not only net you more ship upgrades, but more ship upgrade slots, scrap capacity, fuel capacity, and certain specialized ship upgrades. Likewise, ships wear over time and start to malfunction, so keep an eye out for signs of wear. Ship slots and ship schematic video feed. Scrap. Some scrap can only be revealed by scanning. Upgrade wear and ship wear. Your ship will wear over time. Ship upgrade slots will deteriorate, as will the schematic video. Yeah, we noticed that. Commandeering another vessel is recommended, as the new vessel will have less wear, and repairing slots and ship video feed can be cost prohibitive. Okay. And tips. Okay. Elias, okay, control up. Oh, there is read-line support. I didn't know that. Increase console text size. Oh, should I maybe increase the console text size? Control plus? Might make sense. I'll do that in a second. Clears the input line of partially. Control C, Control U, Control A, Control E, Control backspace, F8, Shift up and down. Home. Oh, that also works. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so wait, Control plus plus. Control plus plus. Ah. Shift. Is this better? Yeah, okay, so navigate Zach into room 6. That works. That's amazing. I was hoping that there actually would be a generator there, but instead we get this. This is not helping. Let's make it a bit bigger even, so Wazrael has a chance to read it on his phone. Okay, so navigate into R2 because it does not really help us down here. Then navigate 3 into room 6. And then we gather at least this little thread there. Scrap. And this is still inconclusive. That is fairly annoying. And we cannot, we can only open this door, really. Everything else is blocked. Okay, so first of all we move 2 over into room 1. Actually we move all into room 1 because I want to swap some gear. Some gear. Oh, the quality is amazing. Because what I actually want to do here is move this over and get this over here. And turn Ron into a secondary Nathan for a bit. Why can I no longer open D5? I thought I was able to, but they are unpowered. Oh dear me, this is going to be a nightmare. We need to go through... that is annoying. We need to go over there and move and check out D8 and D7. Wrong. I don't see any movement here. So that is good. And that means we can also open D15 because R7 is safe. And then we can navigate 2 over into R7 and generate that place, and that will hopefully give us door control over the rest. And 3 I think needs to go out of the way because otherwise... yeah. That's actually good news. So R8 at least is clear, so we can open D14. Go in there, check out stuff, gather everything. Do another motion scan and come to the conclusion that we have no idea about this situation there. But what we can do is we open D7 and we close D4 and we navigate Ron into R2 and do a motion scan there. And if there is anything in here, we will hopefully know soon. I feared as much. It might have been better to do that with R8 because then we could have opened A3. So I guess we will have to do that now. So we open D5 again. Wait for it to move over into R9. R9 is now full with some evil alien or something. We close D14. We run a motion scan. We open D6. And then we open A3 and immediately close it again. And now our ship is clear. But R9 is not yet investigated, so we need to do that. Or at least it is in all likelihood clear now. Yeah, it is clear. Okay, so we should actually now have found everything here. So... Commandeer. So the Skeksis only has one upgrade slot. But, yeah, so what? So that is a bit of a downgrade for us. It actually is a downgrade because it has the same amount of scrap and it has the same fuel charge, P fuel charge, but then on the other hand it is not already failing, so I guess it's a good swap. Commandeering. Nathan disabled. Yay. Interface deteriorating on drone 1 break probably. Yeah, okay. Drone added to fleet. Keely. Nathan is disabled. I have no idea right now what that means, and we need to figure that out, but this is the wrong screen for it, I guess. So we need to go here. Oh, holy crap. So I guess we can repair him up to 60 HP again or something. And we can sell our drone here in order to get more scrap to fix Nathan. I feel a bit bad about that, but first let's repair him. Oh, wait. I just want to figure out how this actually works. So we repair him by 10 and check if this actually... Yeah, he's now re-enabled, so he's not completely and utterly broken. That is good. But we would actually have to sell Keely or convert Keely into scrap in order to patch up Nathan again. That is unfortunate. So maybe we should loot her first. Because she has this sonic ability here. So we move this over into our storage and then a secondary tow module as well. Tow, sorry. And then I guess we indeed convert her to scrap because... Or do we want to go with a 60 HP Nathan? We still have to... Yeah, we still cannot heal her. How much do we get for the tow interface? 3. Chat. thoughts. Should we fix up Nathan again with the parts from Keely, or should we try to go for 4 drones? But with Keely, we can only put her to like 30 HP out of 90. And we could only push Nathan over to 60 out of 130, and then we would be all out of scrap. So we would have to sell one of the one Tau module. Tau, sorry, I don't know why I continue to say. Ship upgrade. We also have one ship upgrade that we can sell. Wait. This changes things slightly. So we can definitely convert the one that we've been using so far into scrap, because it's going to break soon anyhow, and this one here is still at 0% failure probability. No, Nathan, I think we gave Nathan an HP upgrade at some point. So I'm definitely going to convert the brokenish remote power here into scrap. Jesus, we also need to really repair that one at some point. Drones, Nathan. I think Nathan got... I think I gave him an increased max HP by 10 at some point, but the problem is he's still at 130, so I think he was just beefier from the get-go. So we definitely want him, I think, as point. And we also can sell 12.69, 5.66, so we sell that one. What does this even do? Can I somehow see that here? No. So now we have 14 scrap. That looks better. That means we can restore Nathan by spending 12 of that. Or we could restore him to something like 100 or 9, and then restore Keely to 50. Then we would have 4 drones. And we could rename Keely into Alan. Roger, Weasel. We might also be able to sell another one of these upgrades, because I'm really not sure what this even does. Repels organic threats, okay. We definitely want our motion. And we could also actually sell that one, because so far we've never used it. But the problem is, the second that we sell it, we will probably need it. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the best idea. And at some point we also need to repair that, but that will be really horribly expensive. Then again, it might actually be better than hoarding that stuff and not using it. Also for the sonic thing, because right now I think we are mostly dealing with robots. So that would give us 3. And that would give us 6, so that would put us into up to 23 actually. And with that we might be able to do some good, apart from repairing the interface, but it would be a start. So my suggestion would be we repair Nathan up to 100 and then we spend 4 into Keely. And I also really need to figure out what the all objects in the system have been pressed to. Yeah, we know that already. Okay then. What did I want again? Drone config, right. So this way we could actually take her with us and then give her the sonic upgrade. No, we wanted to sell that maybe. We also need to reconfigure all of that stuff here. So right now we don't even have stuff for Keely to use. Then again, it would still be maybe a good idea to have some... Maybe we don't repair Keely immediately, but we also don't sell her yet. And repair Nathan up to 100. And then see what else happens. I think at least we can agree that we want to repair Nathan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would put him at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10. Yeah. So we do that. So Nathan at least is no longer that badly damaged. I have no idea, by the way, what asterisk SP means, and I find it a bit worrying to not know that. But okay. And then we leave Keely as is for now. And Ron is still fine, Zack is still fine. And we still don't have enough stuff to repair the interface. Unless we sell the son. No, even not then. That's annoying. Oh right, we thought about selling the remote power. And then we would at least be able... Yeah, exactly. So we could also sell these two. Sell the sonic thing and the remote power that we so far haven't used, and then also repair our interface, because that is also... I don't know what happens when it fails, but if it is something like I thought I disabled the defense cannon, but then it did not actually disable, that would be bad. So... and I think... So the remote power stuff doesn't seem to be that rare, because we already found a second one. And we have not yet used it, and... Yeah, we are going to convert that into scrap, and we are also going to convert this thing into scrap for now. And then we will repair the interface. And now things look a bit better again. So we have Nathan at 100, and we could even go up to 130 for him, but I'm not sure if this is really worth it. We have Zach at full, we have Ron at full, we have Keely as a backup plan, and everyone has everything they used to have, and all of their add-ons are fully functional for now. I just really wish I knew what this SP or 5P or what this is there means. Just in case we actually are going to rename her. What does this asterisk SP mean? This is really weird. Duskers asterisk SP. What does this mean? Does it mean anything? Probably have to quote that because otherwise it doesn't find it. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Apparently that is the speed upgrade. We didn't give Nathan an upgrade for the hit points. He came this beefy. We gave him an update for speed, and I just never noticed that it asterisk speed thing there. So yeah, all is good. Everything is fine. Let's jump. So we have in E, we have how many left? There are 7 objects and 4 are visited. In P, 8 objects, 3 visited, and in I... Welcome back, Weasel. So you did miss that we did not sell Keely, which now is called Alan, but we also did not repair it yet. But we repaired Nathan back up to 100 hit points, and also sold some stuff in order to be able to fix the interface upgrade. Not upgrade, but tool, maybe? Yeah. And now we are pretty much back to where we started, which is trying to figure out where to go. Trading post, medical, salvage. I mean, we could see what actually happens at a Stargate, but I mean, somehow we need to be able to get out of this cluster here, right? And over here, whatever this is. Alternatively, we could also go back to P. I thought I had accidentally jumped, thankfully I didn't. And so we visited this. The green ones are unvisited. Check out the Stargate, right? Yeah, it feels more interesting, really. So we are going to go here. And then we are going to jump over. Jesus Christ, this is easier. Then we are going to go here. And then what? And then apparently we can jump. Ah, okay, and now we have something in the universe map. So now we have a new galaxy, which we have to travel to in order to figure out what happens there. But I have no idea what this is going to cost us, to be honest. We'll just have to figure that out, really. Okay. Cool. So, new galaxy system. What do we have here? We have government A, infestation types unknown. This is not good. This is under quarantine, sojourner truth. This requires a transporter, which we also don't have. This is somewhat okayish interesting. Stiletto. That's so far away. Yeah, sorry, I only watched the movie. This system is not really what I want to investigate further, I have to admit. Let's take a look at the others. So we also have this here. That would consist of a fuel depot, a space station, a fuel depot, and a fuel depot. I mean, what was it? Space station type A or B. So that would actually, this single space station here would actually match one of our objectives. So we could first go here and then jump here. The alternative is H. What do we have here? Infestation type unknown. 1. 2. 2. Medical. Another Stargate. Fuel Depot B. So this looks interesting, I think. And then we also have this here as an option. Another Stargate. Right now I'm actually leaning towards this Victoria thing here for the first exploration, because at least we have a bunch of ships there to explore and not just one space station that is way too far out from our entry point. So, because with our 6 propulsion we can go 2 and then go further in here, or we can go the other way around. So, and we still have 5 jumps as well. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to go for this. I think this is the point where you can mind, by the way. Oh, not helping. No opinions? Well, I'm going to jump then. No problems. The question was whether... Oh, wait, there is a 4... I did not see that. Crap. What does this system contain? Oh dear. Yeah, this is not a place where we want to go for now, because quarantine, 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 quarantine. Quarantine. Yeah, no. We are definitely staying in our... Okay, so then we will just spot this guy here. There is not much to change loadout wise, and we can only hope that everything will work fine here. Jeb, this is the message from the emergency relays, forwarding in its entirety. I had to let the bodies go, I had to get them off the ship and minimize the risk of infection. I relayed the situation to all ESHO outposts. Hopefully they can get the data that I need to understand the pattern and stop this from spreading further. I need to get to my lab, we don't have much time. Linking with theory index pandemic. Great. Infection and bodies suggest further inquiry. Issue cross-referenced International Space Health Organization. Ah, the WHO. Recommend course of action, investigate medical communications for further data. So our new target or an additional objective are apparently now medical ships. Okay, so that seems to still be safe. And all doors are closed. And there's no generator here. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. What is this? Is this a ship upgrade again, or...? Yeah, ship upgrade. Cannot use tow, upgrade permanently assault. Okay. There's the generator. Why didn't Zack... Weird. Oh, that is a big ship. Okay. At least we can go into D6, I guess, because that's clear. So we do that. And there is a grate. Wonderful. Lost video signal for drone 3. I hate it when this happens. Okay. So we know there's a bogey in R5. We know R6 is clear. So what we're going to do is... we're going to open D15 and move him over if he wants to go. The only problem is that this puts him in a room with a grate. But at least we can now open D8. And take a look at that. Aha. This is probably... oh no, we can actually squeeze through there. Okay. Oh, and there is another one in there. Great. So we cannot, under any circumstances, open the door D10 or D18 or D12. Oh dear. D14 or D17, are they clear or aren't they? So first of all, we are going to navigate, run over to room, what is this? 3, right? Yes. No, R5 actually. And have him interface. And then we do a ship scan. Yeah, we really want to get up into a room 4. Problem is that we don't know if it's safe. On the other hand, nothing came and ate our faces through D14 when it was open earlier, but yeah, it's still not so great. What is R3 again? That is R3, okay. We move him back. and then we do the same stuff we did earlier. It looks okay so far. There's something green there. And driving through it causes issues. And there is another drone. Okay, and stuff is clean here. What does Brandon have? He has a stealth module, so that is definitely something that we will sell, but... Okay, so... Navigate 3 into room 4. And then tow. And meanwhile, gather all. Move everyone out of room 4 and then see if anything comes out of top 1 with when you open or room 2. Ah, you mean the D11? Yeah, that would be an option. R3 is also currently a bad room, right? Hi Shane. If you think this is a programmer's dream come true for a game, then you really have to check out the Zachtronics games, like Exapunks and Shenzhen.io. And also Weasel yesterday told me about something called... Oh dear, something broke. Something just broke, and we don't know what. Radiation flooding room 5. Oh, perfect. Let's close the 8 then. That is bad. I think we just got shut out of this thing pretty much. Tow. Navigate 3 into room 1. Oh, he's stuck. He is stuck. Can you move the enemy in room 6 to R5 to kill it? The enemy in room 6 to R5 to... probably. But that would also flood room 6 with the radiation. But then again, room 6 is currently out of bounds anyhow. The problem is that I don't really know right now how to continue on going through this thing with the radiation leak in the room that I was actually planning on using for that. So let's maybe first get a bit of an overview here. The good news is that whatever is connected to D11 and D12 is clean, so we can open D11 and use Nathan to take a look at that. There's another generator here. And an interface, another one. So we're going to navigate 2 and 3 into R1 and then dock. I'm not sure if this works like I'm intending it to. I always make the same mistake, do I? Okay. And that is also clear. So we can open D19 and go into R8. And we can also navigate 3 into R7 as well, right? Oh, he's still towing that bastard, that poor one. Yes, that was not the most intelligent approach that I ever did. R1 back. First we have to stop towing that. Comet 64, thank you. Because I completely forgot the name, but that looked amazing. Navigate 3 into room 1. No, not room 1. Room 7. So D19, right? D19 is clean. Let's take a look. No new items. Well, that did not really do us any good now, did it? But we can open the 19 because we scanned it earlier and the motion showed up clean. There is absolutely nothing in here. Why did I even go in here? So that one is clean as well. Well, at least something. D9 is open. I don't like that. Great! The ship is breaking again. No, the drone is breaking. Apologies. Great. Just great, really. This is really disturbing when it just loses signal like that. Yeah, honestly, really, I don't think that there will be much in R10 and... And I mean, at least we got a drone out of that. And some J fuel. And some scrap. Not much, but at least some. And an upgrade, so hey. Brandon. 90 stealth upgrade, but it's broken apparently. What does the... No, that was wrong. What does the modification stuff say? So, Brandon is at 0. We could sell this for 3, okay. Or we could sell Brandon for 7. And I think we are going to do that. Because we don't need 2 drones in on the back burner, and frankly, we could use the scrap. So, or do we? Wait, let's check first. So, do we need the stealth upgrade, and what would it? 11. Jesus, that's terribly expensive, really. Cannot really do anything here yet. We could repair Nathan fully for 3 more, but we can do that without selling anything anyhow, so we can just do that. And what about the upgrades that we have? So the shield is okay-ish, the gather thing is okay-ish, motion is still okay, generator is okay, tow is okay, interface is okay. So we don't really need the cash right now, but we're still going to sell rent. Like that. Right. And then we can see how we continue here. So one option is medical. Medical would actually be interesting because we need to check out medical vessels based on our newest objective here. On the pandemic one theory, only an extremely virulent pathogen with the perfect storm of attributes would suffice as an existential risk. This seems less likely given the distributed nature of a spacefaring civilization. However, there may be means of transmission that we are unaware of. And we want to investigate medical communications for further data. So medical vessels are interesting for now. So are observation and research outposts, but we cannot really get into them yet. We also still need to get aboard of a Class A or B space station. Yeah. I would say we go there. For now. And then we probably still have enough to go over there. 1 vote for medical. And another vote for medical. Let's consider that enough. So we travel there. And then we board. No communications. Crap. Okay. That's clean. Let's see if we can even reach that. Probably not, huh? No. It's all way too tight again. Ha! Oh dear, how do we even do that? So first of all we move Nathan back in here. Then we move Zach over here. Then we move Nathan in there first. And then Zach gets moved back again. Yes! Space Roombas! And an inclusive thingy on D6. D6 was open first, so yeah. So far nothing tried to eat us, so the chances are it is clean, but we don't really know, so we do the usual thing where we, oops, that was wrong, where we put our shields on, open D6, immediately close it again. But that seems to be okay. Okay. We know something is in R4. We now know that R3 is clear, which means we navigate Nathan back into R... what was it? R2. close D6. Trigger motion, open D4, and wait. Come on, don't be shy. It doesn't want to move. That now it does. Perfect, okay. And you know what? Then we are actually going to do this. I should have taken care of that. Which we don't know and we will not be able to check, but... Or, I mean, we would be able to check by opening the door to R4 again and seeing if it turns green or not, but what for, really? Instead, we are going to move Zach back into the corner here again. There's really tight quarters on this ship. Move Nathan over. Then move Zach back into the generator hall. Oops. And then switch over to Nathan, who, by the way, still has his shield active, which we don't really need anymore. And we know this room is now clear, so we just open this and go in. Oh, there's a grate. But there's also this, which I really find nice. Oh, great! Propulsion. And a jump cell. Awesome. But that is it. So, back we go. Close D5. Hope this degausses itself again. And I think we are done, right? There was not more. This is a very, very small thing. So we can just say end. And exit. No diagnostics and such changed. So propulsion 3 out of 6. So we can actually go to U, go to N, and go to Z. What is U? Salvage class B, 139 scrap capacity. Infestation type 1. Infestation type 2, 22 scrap capacity. And finally scrap capacity 20. I vote for you, I gotta say, because that I always think that maybe if the scrap capacity of the ship is high, then also the amount of scrap that we might be able to find on the ship is high, but that might also be an utter assumption. I don't know. So it's either the EE or we also have, of course, as an option, the Great Sooty Satire or the Impact. Oops, sorry, that was wrong. And this is only the scrap capacity. That doesn't mean we actually get that. So, because otherwise at U we would get 139 scrap. I'm for that one, for salvage B. It's stable, so hopefully nothing will explode on us, like it did here. No, not here, at P, sorry. P was also volatile, exactly. And that way we would at least make good use of our possible propulsion in this system. Thoughts? The good news is that my arm is not hurting as much anymore. Explosion? Where did it say anything about explosion? Impact. There was impact. And the great Sooty satire. Or, I mean, we could also technically go there, but that would be use one of our reserve propulsion. But I'm not sure if this is worth it, to be honest, for now. Ah well, we are going to go with the EEW. With 139 scrap capacity and a salvage class kind of ship, which hopefully means it's got stuff on board. We'll have to see. Wait. What is this? Muteki? Whatever that means. And private. Yeah, okay, so we do not have another medical ship here. Or something. So let's go there. No communications. And it actually is called EEW. Okay. Ugh. That is not so great, I gotta say. But there's only one way to figure this out. Famous last words. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ah, yet another drone. So at least we are finding salvage after all. And some scrap. Great. So we know there's something in R3. But we don't know about this room there. Okay, first of all, there's one room that was still reported as green, which is the one that is connected to D10 here, so we are going to take a look at that first. Blah. If we can actually fit in there. Okay. There's another generator there. Does this help us in any way? We already know that R4 is inconclusive. No, R4 is clean. We were in R4. The one connected to D9 was the problem. So being able to open D11 is not really going to help us in any case. Oh, but we need this in order to be able to open D9. Okay. We could close D10, redock to A5 and move whatever's in R3 over into R2 and then open the airlock and then close the airlock and redock, and that way we at least get rid of that one. No, because we cannot open D8 if we are not connected to this generator. Never mind, that doesn't work. So we know R4 is clean. Yeah, we still need to navigate Zach over to... Can I open A2 now? I can, but if there is anything in R3 that is not tied down, so scrap or something, it gets sucked out as well, and I don't want that. Because then it's gone. So the idea here really is to see if we can maybe, yeah, if we can figure out if whatever is connected to D9 is safe, because then we could move it through D13 down, and in that room after we've gone through that, and then we can go through R3 and also see what is next to R3 in D7 or connected to D7. But for that we really need to navigate Zach to room 5. For that I need to move Nathan out of the way. And then generator. Let's see what that gives us. So we now can control D14. We can also control D10. So let's do this. Then we can open D11. We know that R4 is clean. Oh wait, we know that R4 is... Did it also scan as clean or did it not? That is good, because then we can just open D9 and see if something comes in. Which I think it doesn't. Yeah, I've been in R4, but I have not been in whatever is connected to D9. And I'm now looking if something comes over from there or not. And I think whatever is connected to D9, the room is clear, because otherwise by now it will probably have switched over to R4 and turned R4 from green into red. That didn't happen, so I'm going to be so I'm going to close D9 again first. Then I'm going to open D11. Then I'm going to move into room 4. Because the problem here is inconclusive. But I'm going to move here. I'm pretty sure that the room next door is clean. I don't know though, so I'm going to do this again. There's a generator there, a grate. Something together, D12, and an airlock. Okay. That was the wrong button, apologies. Close D11. Yeah, we... Wait, first of all, gather all, then D11. We close this, actually, that's a good idea. Do we need to... Yeah, we actually need to move... This grate is a bit worrying, really. We are navigating over to R6 and generator. And we're also running another motion scan. So apparently R3 is still full of something nasty, we know that. and R7 is inconclusive. So we open D7. If R3 becomes clear, we can go through it, and then we turn this around and loot R7 as well later. But first of all, now we want to get R3 clean. So we open D7, and once R3 registers as green, we should be fine to move in, after we've closed D7 again, of course. That was too early. He switched direction. Come on, move over. Or something was in R7, that could also be an option. That would of course be somewhat bad. Then I'm starting to think this is exactly the case here. Or not. Okay. Or at least now we know that R3 is clean. So we can open D13. And go in there with Nathan. Fetch everything that is in the fuel depot here. Check if there is anything else. Apart from an airlock, there is not. And then we go back here, close D13 again, and do the same thing in reverse. Jesus. Yeah, I think something could come through the grates, but we've not yet seen that happen, and I hope we won't. So A2 is not powered. Crap. There goes my idea. So we have to hope that R7 is now clean, but we don't know. And frankly, you know what? We are going to go back. We take what we found, we leave R7B. This is just too risky. We don't know definitely that it is clear. There could be two enemies there. We looted R3, we looted everything but R7, so we just go. Well, unless of course Zach gets stuck and... oh, great. Zach got stuck, and Zach also has a video feed that... but I managed to do that. Go back to R2, open A2 and try R7 again. Go back to R2, open A2 and then try room 7 again. I mean, R3 is now definitely clear because we already opened A2. Do you mean A3? Or... what happens if I navigate Zach over to room 2 and let it... that was the wrong button. A2 would not open, yeah, because it was not powered. We could try if we can power it that way. Right, thank you. So R3 is now clear. Now we can try again if we can get something over from D7. Also we can close D10 to rule out any nastiness coming over from the grate down there. And I'm pretty sure R7 is clean. It is. Okay, and then we go. All three are in there, and also the drone that we found is in there. Perfect. And we need to fix our motion scanner again. Maybe the drone will pay for that. Also, we need to refill it desperately. So let's check modifications. Oh, Holly has 110 health. Maybe we should keep her instead of Ellen. And rename her, obviously. Yeah, I think we are going to do that actually. So we are converting Ellen to scrap and not Holly, and rename Holly into Ellen. Also, we need to fix this thing. Whoop! Oh, I completely lost track of this. I should maybe put this on one of my... yeah. Oh, that was on board of... okay, cool. But we are actually going to give this to... wait, what does it even do? Drops a proximity mine. Yeah, we're going to give this to Zach. What time is it, by the way? Okay, we do one more, but then I'll call it quits for today. Because I have to get up way too early tomorrow. And I also don't want to overdo it with the shoulder, because otherwise climbing might become a bit tricky. We actually need to swap the system because our propulsion is... or we could do one more, really. With +5 propulsion, that would be fine, I think. So we could go for this one. That is within range of 2, and yeah, let's do that. No communications. Ugh, I hate that. Nathan, you are in the way. Like, really. Yeah, thankfully R3 is clean, but that could have been different. And there's also an interface in there. Oh, and scrap. Oh, did you just get stuck again? Ron, this is not helping. Is there anything in here? No, absolutely nothing. This is not helpful. There is a grate in R5. Bye, Wasril. Thanks for being here. Okay, apparently I cannot enqueue that. Ha! If I had known. That was fun. Okay, that is clear. So that worked well. Oh, there's still something to gather there, but Zack is in the middle of it. Woohoo! And everything needs to be repaired. Oh dear, oh dear. But at least we currently do have 25 scrap, so... oh yeah. Yeah, we're going to repair these two and leave the shield for now. I mean, we could technically 8, 16... No, we could not. We could not repair all. But we definitely need the gather and generator stuff a ton more than the shield so far. So Well, ow, that was a wrong move. So we'll have to jump into a different galaxy next time, or sorry, into a different system. But things are looking good so far, I guess. I mean, surprisingly, we are still alive. I actually did not expect this to work longer than 2 episodes, but apparently we are going into the 3rd episode with this playthrough. I have no idea what to expect really, because this is the first time that I'm playing this game, and we did not even write a single alias. This is a bit sad really, but yeah, amazing. I really like this game, I have to say. But some things could be a bit more straightforward, but all in all, really nice. Did we already visit K? No, we did not. And also not W. And also not F. Only G and E? No, only E, actually. Okay, so next time we have to decide between 4 systems and try our luck there. Yeah. Alright. Then let's switch back to the main menu. Great. Yeah. And then, yeah, thanks for being here, I guess. And I hope it was fun. And we'll continue to do this next time, next Wednesday, from the look of things. Wait, does this collide with EuroPython? No, it does not, so all is well. And yeah, until then, I hope you have a pleasant time, and I hope to see most or all of you next time again. Take care, and bye-bye.